everybody, welcome back. I know it was quite a delay and we had a lot of internet issues, but we are back with stream. We couldn't make the teams wait, so we are back in the action as Barrington won map number 1 very, very close in overtime, was able to secure that map 1 victory, and then Oswego comes right back, and map number 2 had a dominant time bank over 2.5 minutes after a 4-4 tie on Anubis. They held Barrington without taking point A on the third time round, and we only needed that 1 tick, and with about 45 seconds left, Oswego managed to secure victory on Anubis. So we are now tied 1-1. I apologize we couldn't get that action to you, but we are ready to get right back into game. Map number 3 is Junkertown. Okay, stream is live, and we're going to see if this is going. Teams are. So yeah, 1-1. We're going to go to map 3, so definitely we're going to have at least 4 maps tonight. I know, again, we haven't got to bring all of them to you. Junkertown was the map of choice by Barrington. They're now going to be on offense. Oswego will now take the defense side. Literally every map, the other team has won, and I've had to do all the swaps in lobby, so that's always a great time. I got 1R, a swap. Okay, I got to make a move here. Apple cider and nitro. So let's make that move. Got that one. Okay. Just some amazing play, all-out brawls, ultimate usages obviously coming in key. Ham was not to be outdone by Gavin and Shocked as far as DPS is concerned. A lot of Faro play by both sides for that. So that was very entertaining to watch. I think we got 1R. Come on, give me one more. Barrington's ready to do this, that's for sure. Need one from Oswego. Okay, they are ready. We are going to go and start Junkertown. We are off to map number 3. Again, this we've played 2 maps, best of 5 series. It's all tied up, so at this point, it's now a best of 3 from where we're looking at for scores. It's really going to be anybody's game at this point. So we are back in game and ready to go. If we want to flop that stream over. Excellent. There we are. All right. Make sure I get there's my view. Okay. So as we saw, for what everyone was able to see, at least in map 1, Ham was putting on a show when it came to that far-out combination with him and Maddie getting the pharmacy going. I anticipate to see a little bit of that again, maybe when they're on attack. I don't know about defense, but I wouldn't put it past him. Excuse me. It has been a long day. I apologize for the yawn. No, so Ham will come out. Looks like Oswego's going to come out on double sniper combo between the Hanzo and the Widowmaker. On the side of Barrington, they will also go the same, but a little bit different. There we got Gavin on Widow and Shocked on Ashe. Tank-wise, very much different. Jake, Orisa, Apple Cider on Diva, and on the side of Barrington, we have Hog, Sig for our choice of tanks. And then Bap, Mercy for Oswego, and Anna Mercy for Barrington. All right. Honestly, the way that this stuff has gone, that, again, you guys haven't been able to see a whole lot, but at the same point, a very back and forth kind of match. Not one team dominating. Oswego did a very good job when they were on Anubis of building up a substantial time bank over Barrington, which ultimately led to their victory on that map. As we start to see the push starting to come down here for Oswego. Looking up on that defense side. Still trouble. There's the hook comes in. Does Ham gets taken out. Well done by NK Crusher. So that will keep this should keep moving now. Again, they're looking for that Widow pick. Widow v Widow. Oh! And in that case, it is Gavin that wins that one. So 1-1 in that regard. Oswego trying to stay up. We get the res comes in. Hook comes in on Apple. He's get healed up, but his mech is running off. Willow now gets taken out on the side of Oswego. And it sure looks to me like it's just going to be, yep, there's a couple more, as Ashe is basically unthreatened on the off angle. Hook comes in. Ham does end up going down. So it's just a matter of time here before Barrington will then be able to secure point A. Jake the Beast and Maddie also drop. Can't really get a whole lot done from up there. Shield comes in, and Barrington will secure point A. 5 minutes remaining in the time bank. This was their choice of map, and it was no hesitation whatsoever. They popped that off as soon as they could when they chose that. So no worries there. As we start to now look at engage, as Ham ends up taking out Gavin, so that's gonna, and then Willow ends up taking out the Ana on the Thank. And that will put a quick stop to Barrington's push. So they're a little split. They should be able to get out for the most part.
No one can hide
4 minutes,
from
24 seconds remaining. Widow pops the sights to be able to see what they need to be seen. The trigger comes in. Here comes that bomb. Oh, that's going to get 3. Well placed by Apple Cider. Ham takes out one as well as Willow, so well done on the side of Oswego getting that done. And that's a full team wipe as Barrington goes down. Gavin going to make the swap onto Tracer, and I think that's the only swap that I'm going to see because they're going to have 5 ultimates coming online for the side of Barrington. As far as Oswego goes, they will have the support ultimate online for Maddie, but I don't know as much damage as is going to come in that's going to do a whole lot to stave off this attack. She may just give this one up depending on how fast they decide to rotate through. As they start to come up the backside. There's the push. The knockoff, so Ham gets taken out. That's going to be their go sign. Sun K Crusher comes in with his ultimate. Looks to push people back. And Vanilla pops that ultimate for Mercy to keep Barrington all the way topped off. Apple Cider ends up getting demeched and then taken out. So again, one more down on the side of Oswego as this cart starts to round the halfway point for B. Rez comes in, gets Apple Cider up, and remake. There comes the trans for Badco. Ham takes out 1, 2. Jake the Beast gets another 3rd. Ham gets 1 more on the blade. And that will put a stop to Barrington's push. 2 minutes and 37 seconds with the cart about just a little halfway. By the time it falls back a little bit, it'll be about halfway to B. So, again, very evenly matched. Now, Oswego will have just the bomb. Obviously, Widow's ultimate doesn't do a whole lot for offense. And on the side of Barrington, again, they will have that ultimate advantage. I don't think they really invested a whole lot in that last fight.
No one can hide from my sight.
There comes the infrared. Trying to find something here. Not able to get anything done with that. Good anti there, but Maddie ends up dropping to the hook. Gavin, very, very low, but is able to stabilize. Ham gets taken out. Pulse Bomb comes in, does find Jake. It's a good stick. And this will start to be the downfall as we see Oswego starting to fall off. So this will definitely get the cart advanced. Probably a decent chance for them to secure B off of this. I don't know if there's going to be a recontest. It's a really rough point. Oh, looks like they're coming to do it. So here comes Bob, comes out on the backside, causing some havoc. The anti comes in. Big anti onto Ham. But Ham is able to take out 1, 2. Both supports go down for Barrington. And they just don't have any healing left. They're going to pop a couple of ultimates to try to stabilize, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. They do get a DMAC, but they end up losing their SIG. Apple Cider does go down, but Ham's going to clean up. Gavin also now drops. Shocked is going to retreat. And that will be, with 1 minute remaining, Barrington will have to fall back. Again, they still have 4 ultimates. They I don't know. It seems to me like they've either had 4 ultimates or so every fight, and I don't know if it's just get taken out or they're rebuilding that fast, but they got to think about doing a little bit more heavy investment because now Oswego definitely has some counters to that. Again, really depends on that first pick opportunity, but Ham's got his blade ready. Batico's almost got his ultimate as well, so you're going to see the Nano come online. Oh, but Apple Cider does connect with one, but Becco drops. He's going to have no nano. The res now comes in. As both reses come in, can they get the blade off? Here it comes. The blade is in. Can they get the work done? Apple Cider drops again. And I don't think the nano blade had any sort of effect because Barrington is all still standing. Bob comes out. They're looking to push this into overtime to take point C. Ham does take out 1 and 2, and then he goes down. So Oswego trying to stay up, but Jake also drops. 4v4 at this point. It's an all-out brawl. In overtime, they've got to stay on point. Ham takes out 1, and the cart's still moving, but there's not going to be any answer there. I believe this will now stall. Nope. Barrington, what am I saying? Barrington still putting up a fight. In overtime, are they going to be able to take it? The bombs drop in. It's now the cart is starting to move. It's literally 1v1. The overtime ticks away too fast, and they cannot get back on point. They did not cap B. Oswego has defended with 0 time left and just short of point B. That is where Barrington is halted. Well done by Oswego. All right, we're going to see this flop now. So for the first time, we do not, for the last 2 maps, we don't need a full map completion. All that Oswego needs to do is just get it as far as where Barrington had managed to push it. Thank you, everybody, for coming back onto stream. We appreciate you hanging around and waiting for this. I know a lot of anxious fans and other players from the other teams are wanting to see how this all turns out. So I guarantee you that this was going to be a good one. Very, very evenly matched with these teams. I was glad that they agreed for the stream. So thank you to Barrington and Oswego for that. A little bit of a score update. So again, our first 2 5 o'clock, we had 2 5 o'clock games that went off earlier. And then the victors of those were Naperville North and Lions, both 3-0ing their opponents for their games. So hats off to their opponents, though, for getting into the playoffs. That was Jones versus Naperville North and Plainfield South versus, Naperville Central versus Lions. And then the 7 o'clock match that was prior to this one, and with all our delays, they were already managed to finish up. Whitney Young did 3-0 Plainfield South. So Whitney Young, Lions, and Naperville North are the top 3 seeds in Naperville North 1, Lions 2, Whitney Young 3 in the... Oh, a quick takeout there by Gavin. Those are the 3 seeds into the playoffs. This game will determine the number 4 seed coming into the LAN final. All right, let's try this one more time as Gavin finds that early pick. As we start to see Oswego get ready. Oh, shocked again. Getting it done. Ham just can't come out. Can't come out to play on that Genji. Oh, but the stun does come in. Slam. Stun again. Ham is antied. Apple Cider does take out 1, and we lost a support as well. Vanilla also drops. So that's 2 down on the side. Can we get 1 more? Anna goes down. Apple Cider does get demeched. And then eventually taking out. But no supports on the side of Barrington. And the slam comes in to get that done. Still trying to get that Widow shot. Oh, Ham gets 1 more kill. So the Widow reigns from above, is able to get some work done. Can they get that kill? No, he cannot secure it. Willow ends up going down. Apple Cider takes out Sigma, and Brig also drops. So as much as the defense that Barrington's trying to put up on this point, I don't believe it's going to be enough. And at 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes or so, once this advance comes through, there it is. 5 minutes now remaining, just sub 5 minutes on the time bank again. Point A now being taken. Barrington needs to mount a spectacular defense on B. They can only afford to really lose 1 fight. After that, it'll just be a straight push to the end, because again, they don't need to push it the entire route. Looking at our ultimates, Barrington with the grav, or with the flux. Gavin's going to pop his now for the sight. Ham, Batco, they've got the nano blade online if they decide to go with that eventually once there's an engagement. So Ham running low on life, he will stabilize. But I guarantee you that's what they're looking at when and if it's time. There's the blade. He does get stunned, but he gets woken up out of it. Somebody damaged him. The blade gets blocked. 1. He does get 1 support. The stun comes in. Ham does go down, but 2 down on the side of Barrington. And this cart is already halfway to point where it needs to go. Ham does get res. Apple Cider ends up dropping, but Ham does take out the Thank. That's another support down. KJ Too Cool also goes down. Stan trying to stay alive there. Shock trying to get some work done, but he just cannot get the damage done. Batco ends up taking out. Gavin goes down.
No one can hide from
And we are on the last bit. And Oswego looking to take map number 2, but the stalls are going to come in now. Got a full 4-person. Here comes the bomb over the top. And they cannot get back on point in time. Oswego manages to zone off Barrington and will take map number 3, now leading 2-1. Play the game. Going to our Diva player. It had to be the 3K for Apple Cider earlier on. Here it comes. He just launches in there. They can't get around corners in time. And he picks up that 3. And then Ham cleans up afterwards. Well done by Oswego. So, all right. We're going to get ready to bring map number 4. We're going to take just a couple-minute break. I need to get something to drink. Very exciting map number 3. When we come back, we'll see where this goes. If Oswego can wrap it up or if Barrington decides to push map 5. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, well, welcome back, everybody. We are back live on our stream for our finals, the IHSEA. We are up. 3 games have been completed. Oswego is up 2-1 over Barrington. Very, very close matches. We're still waiting on Oswego to come back, I guess, from the little break that we had there. So, but I am now joined by one of our Whitney Young players. Anthony, say hello.
Hello.
Excellent. So, Dell had to go to her match for her, I think, rowing stuff. She's at 8 o'clock practice or something. So, okay, there we go. We have 2 R's, so we'll start that up. It's just some crazy back and forth. A lot of things being decided by our DPS players when ultimates are online or just getting those picks. We've seen a lot of sniper comps, double sniper comps, and those things to be working out pretty well. But there's been no clear favorite or no clear advantage as far as who's got the better. I've seen both Widows take each other out. I've seen Tracers battle back and forth. So, but we are heading into game. So Li Zhang is our map choice. The first time I haven't had to swap colors, so that was appreciated. I love control for that. Don't have to worry about that. Had to do it the first 3 maps. So it's always fun when you're lobby host. Anthony knows that all too well, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So who do you think is his favorite on this one? I'm sort of leaning toward Barrington, I think, but...
Yeah, I think it depends. It really depends. Like, because Barrington's coming out with that Symmetra, which I really enjoy. This particular map, especially, I like to see that.
Yeah.
They're both going to Lucio boost into point. They're both going to play the Rhine Zarya, which is fine. Ham's going to be looking for that cutoff point. And I think that's going to be, honestly, between that and Gavin's Junkrat, that's going to be where the 2 differences is going to come in on this. If there's a good ice wall by Ham, or Gavin can get an early pick with that extra damage. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, I just want to see how well Barrington can capitalize on. Like, obviously, they're going to get to White Room first since they have a sim.
Yep.
So how well they can, extend their advantage there. And
Yep.
as I said, it's very quick engage. You're already up onto Oswego's choke.
Oh, yeah.
But Oswego's going to kite over the point.
I think that they have to, right, to kind of... All right, so there's Jake taking out Shock very, very early. So, and that's, like, their most useful player. So Barrington already behind the 8 ball. They're just going to go... Now, Batco does go down, but I really do feel it is going to be Oswego's point to take, as they're still stalled. And there it goes. Okay.
Yep.
So, as we see Oswego take control of the point, again, where that ice wall comes in, and like we saw when the shot goes down early, he wasn't able to build up that beam. You know he's going to be trying for it now. He's going to go in hard. There's the ice wall to cut off the retreat. But that's not really going to separate the team at all. That's what you're looking to do with
fairly
it.
passive here. The Rhino will get frozen and very quickly picked.
Yep.
But
So
looks
again, I
like
think
Barrington might almost cap the
might
point
get the
here.
swap.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Willow
It's
will
very, very
fall.
close to going. Willow does go down. And the shatter comes in.
Oh, Gavin
Is it
gets
gonna be
2
enough,
though.
though?
Gavin gets 3. Gavin is doing a lot.
It's
They
just
have
an all-out
Ryan and a
brawl.
Lucio on point, and they will flip it. And looks like they'll
They
be
do
able to
flip it,
push
yep.
Oswego off as well.
So they do get the flip. So at 34%.
But
But now that they're
looks like
overextended,
Ham-
I wonder where Ham wants a piece. The Blizzard comes in. Very interesting.
That wall is going to be pretty good for Barrington, splitting the point. They're able to force Oswego onto that right side.
Yep, so that's exactly what's going to happen. So Oswego could not flip the point, and I think they're going to take control of this as we see Symmetra's beam starts to build up. They have to use an ice wall to disengage. So that should just about tie us here on Li Zhang, about 35 apiece, but the next time we get to the re-engage. Ultimates, we're going to see the Shatter and the Grab come in for Barrington. On the side of Oswego, though, they're going to have 4 coming online, so look for a window. The Grab Deadeye is definitely a possibility. Batkill, though, gets dropped real early, so I don't know they're going to probably bail out of that now without their support. So now we're going to have all sorts of ultimates online for everybody. 5 coming online for Barrington, and 5 also for Oswego by the time we get there. 54% now for Barrington's control.
Oh, that window
There's
into
the
the
grab.
grab is going to cause a lot of poke with the... Oh, that Shatter
And
finds
the
3.
lamp, the Shatter finds 3, and the lamp comes in late as it needs to save them. Ham does get 1,
I don't know if that...
and 2 for Willow. So
Now you'll
Oswego
get
gets
picked off by
picked.
Shock. Oh, Shock gets 2, and he has that full beam. He might be able to do a lot here. He will get
Yes,
frozen
he
by
can.
Ham, though. But it looks like Barrington's going to hold on to this.
Well, a lot of that came down to Nick Crusher's 100% their Zarya beam also coming.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
just full beam wars between Shocked and NK Crusher right now. So, ticking up again, we are now at 90+%. So, Barrington or Oswego's got to find a way to dent this. They thought they had a good entry point before. Ham gets taken out early. The
Blizzard will
does
find
come in.
the BAP, but they will not be able to capitalize on it. But yeah, the Rhine will fall
Take it
fast.
one.
Again, Shock is
there's any
building
more
up that
response
beam.
today.
He's only gets stronger
Oh,
as this
man,
fight
he's-
goes on. And yeah, there it goes.
He's just gonna be. Yep, there it goes. Just
He gets
level 3
3.
all the way. And that's what you do, right?
Yep.
So, looks like first point going to the way decidedly for
Yeah,
Barrington.
bit of
I think a
rough
lot of it had
start,
to do.
but Barrington
Yeah.
definitely got their footing there.
Well, after Shocked was able to keep alive, right? Like him losing that first fight and dropping, that's what gave it to Oswego. But as the fight continued and he was able to stay upright, then he just dominated and was able to carry a lot of that damage along with NK Crusher with those beam weapons. All right. See if we got swaps. Yep, here goes Ham onto the Pharah. If you hadn't realized that was going to happen, here it is again.
Yeah.
But I like the fact, I like Shock staying on this pick. I think that worked out well. Gavin making a swap onto Doom. He has not played a lot of Doom today.
Yeah,
We'll see how
looking
that
at these
works out
comps,
for
for Oswego, it's going to be defined by just how well they can kite away from Barrington's brawl. Because they will have better poke, they just have to rely on, you know, keeping that distance, getting picks where it matters.
Yep. Let's see if the window. So they do not take the quick. There
Yep,
goes
there's
the
a
window to
TP.
point. Yep. I was a little longer. It took a little bit more to get there than usual, but that's all right. So they still made it. This will just be Pharah all day. Just pick a window, throw some stuff in it. Pick another window, throw some stuff in it. So a lot of poke going on here. Trying to find that one pick. It's gonna be real tough for Willow to get any sort of entryway. I do like the ball though, for choice. To go in for the disrupt.
It'd be a good D-mech on the Diva, but
Yep.
he doesn't. Ooh, Ham.
No.
Ooh.
That was rough.
Yeah, that's
So
unfortunate.
that's gonna.
Just
Yep.
gonna see Barrington hopefully clean this up. Yeah.
It was a good job by Nathank to really wait on that lamp to come down, because as soon as he sees him commit and he throws that lamp up, that's an auto win, and your Ham's not gonna get anything done with that barrage.
Yeah, Shock's behind that wall, and Nathan's gonna have that window. Not too much for Oswego. I was gonna say the minefield, but ball dies.
Oh, they do get it. So
Oh,
Jake goes
Gavin.
down. So 1 for 1. Gavin falls off, but Jake they manage to take out Jake in the process.
Yeah, Ham is
without
just
one of those
keeping that
tanks.
space on the right side, but we'll see if he's able to
Yep.
get any picks. That's gonna be a very good pick on the BAP though, and Ham's gonna be
Well done
behind.
by
He's gonna be able to do a
Badco.
lot of work here.
Yep. So here comes that beam again.
Oh, Gavin's back. Gets a quick pick on Willow, but Ham's barrage finds Gavin.
There's the
back.
barrage. So another barrage.
Just
coming
very
in.
back and forth. Oswego does get the
But the
flip
swap-
here.
The swap does come in at the last second, so they're able to get that done. So Shock gets taken out, so they are able to hold on for a little while.
Yep, and that minefield will come out on the point. I don't know if that was very necessary, but
Yeah.
here we are. Oswego will be coming on that trance. That's pretty big for them. While Barrington's
Barrington
coming
coming
on
online
basically
again for 5 ultimates. Yep. So trans will be what'll help them, and
Oh, they will
get through
TP to
window
point
and
very
everything else.
quickly.
TP to point. Bomb comes in. Can't get anything done with it. Willow does not get to stick. The wall comes down as well.
Yeah, there's
now
that
that beam
trance. Just
starts to
basically
go.
negating it for. Oh, that
Yep.
grab though. They're just gonna
Isn't
swing
going to
into
get the
that
work done. That
grab
beam's
with the
going to come in.
Doom ult.
Batco's going to get melted. Yep. Double beam. Don't cross the streams. For those Ghostbusters fans.
There's the flip for Barrington.
Yep. So that goes back now. So some decent progress by Oswego, but obviously Barrington had already been able to build up quite a bit, so they have a substantial lead now.
Oswego does have
closing in.
some big ults coming on here. They
Yep.
do have the bomb and the barrage and soon to be mines, whereas Barrington.
Well, I do feel it's a one-fight territory at this point. Like
Yeah.
Oswego needs to win this fight. They can't really have time for a re-engage. Already at 80-something%. It's gonna be that barrage.
that barrage just
And-
gets
and the bomb.
completely eaten though.
Eaten.
The Shadow
all the
finds
way, so,
Apple
I mean-
Cider. They won't be able to finish him off though.
Oh, Ham gets taken out. I really do think that this is gonna be.
How
Barrington's
does that
map
res
here.
happen? Ham does get the res.
He does get the res. Apple cider does
That
drop in
goes-
part of that. Now we're in overtime. and the rest of Oswego starting to have some problems staying upright. So as we watch this overtime tick down, Barrington looking to even this up.
Yeah.
And I want to say, as a caster, pretty sure I called it. We're going to map 5.
Let's go.
There it is. Barrington wins 2-0 on Lijiang. They are now tied 2-2 in the match. We're down to a 1-map series. This is for all the marbles to go to LAN. Oswego and Barrington tied 2-2. Let's check out this play of the game. Shock.
I think this has to be the end of Control Center. He just beams. Yeah.
Figure, right? Just lighting it up. Like, let me just hold this button down and aim. 3. He gets 1, and I think he gets
Does
1
he get
more,
the
right?
wrap? Just 3. But yeah, that's...
Yeah.
You know,
A lot
that's
of
why
damage being
Symmetra is
done.
so good. Once the fight goes on for like 10 or so seconds, she just does
Yep.
crazy damage.
Crazy stuff. All right, we're going to take a real short break, and then we'll come back with map number 5, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back to see what this thrilling end of this match and the result of the last quarterfinal is going to be. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are ready for map number 5. That's right. Say it, 5. I blame you, Anthony. It's all you.
Okay.
So, but yes, after a thrilling map 4 there for Barrington, they quick job. They picked Li Jiang. They knew what they were doing. Boom, worked out well for them. So we are now on map number 5. We go back all the way through the map cycle. We are now back on hybrid. We cannot do Hollywood again. And Oswego has chosen Eichenwald, and then Barrington, of course, has chosen to be on defense. No surprise there. We've got a couple of players. AFK, they'll be back in a second. So, Anthony, kind of enlighten me. You've gotten to see a bit of map 3 and 4. After we came back on stream. I mean, do you have a heavy favorite, or is this just anybody's game right now?
I think Eichenwald will favor Oswego, just because I know Pharmacy can be very good on Eichenwald. Like, if Barrington, that being said, it's good, but like Gavin's also insane on Cree, so it could go either way. It kind of depends on if Barrington's DPS are feeling it, then.
If Barrington's, that's the thing, right? If they can counter Ham, that's been the go of it, right? If you can counter Ham. Now, in those close quarters, they showed a very good job on Li Jiang being able to counter him and everything he was able to do. This is, like you said, a much more wide open map. You're going to need your hit scan going, whether it be Soldier or Cree or Cassidy or whatever the case is. So, still, let's see what teams we get. I think that's been the key, right? Like, can they counter that particular case? Not that Willow hasn't done they've done a very decent job on DPS as well. Hasn't called his name quite as often, but he's been very much able to counter Shocked and Gavin in those moments. Okay, we have a couple of goes, so we are ready. Let's go. Map number 5. This is for all the marbles and a spot at the LAN finals for the state championship on the line. It's going to come down to this, and being in hybrid, slight chance for something that would delay us, but let's hope that doesn't happen. I've had a very long day. We're already at 9 p.m. tonight, so Thank you again for everybody for hanging around and stuff like that.
Map 6 would be something. I haven't seen any of those yet.
Can you stop, please? Oy. All right. Well, we are here in Eichenwald. Whew. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. I can tell you that. So, all right, let's check out our comps here. Yep, no surprise on the side of Oswego, right? So there is that choice. Oh, we got to switch our names up top. So I was gonna say, wait a second, Oswego's over on the right with Ham. So
who knows? Maybe they switched schools real fast.
They did switch schools real fast. So yes, Oswego will be in the red. Ham and Maddie on the Pharmacy combo. And then on the side of Barrington, Gavin and Vanillite also on the side of their Pharmacy. Tank-wise, a little bit different there for defense for Barrington, being on the Rhine Zarya, and Barrington Oswego going with a little bit more of a mobile comp there with Jake and Nitro on the ball sig. Yep. All right, here we go.
It looks like, they do both have this Pharmacy, so we'll see how this goes.
Yep, so Barrington coming out, and Ham as well.
I'm just watching for these direct hits.
Yep, well that's the idea, right? Like who wants to go in the face? Who's gonna get? There comes the ball attack, the displacement. He'll get right back out.
Oh, Ham gets directed, but not a second when I come out.
He's able to get supply there. Oh, there's one hit.
Yep.
Onto the
Willow is kind of chilling in the back line of Barrington, but really not going in. Gavin gets the first pick, but will the res come out? Will he be able to deny the res? Looks like he will.
Yep. So the deny is there. So that's going to keep Barrington off. Or I'm sorry, Oswego off the point. Yes, our names are switched, so now we're good. I keep looking up there like, wait, is it working? We're good. Excellent. Oh, the stun. Jake is able to stabilize though.
Yeah, Gavin's really doing a good job of holding on the point here.
Yep, he's doing a great job. So that pressure just trying to come from different angles. All right, Ham goes down one more time. They got to just wait for him to come back again. Oh, and Willow also drops. So that's both DPS is down on the side of Oswego. Yep. And Barrington really looking strong here over the last mapper and a half.
Shocked is looking pretty good on the Cree as well. Last time I saw Barrington play this map, they had Gavin on the Cree. In fact, against Naperville North, and he looked very good. but it
Yes,
looks
he did.
like Shock's also doing pretty good here.
Can they get it done? Oh, very, very close to taking out Ham one more time.
Willow is still
Job
just
on that
sitting here,
Fields.
sort of behind Barrington, not really going in.
I'm waiting for
Quick
Oswego
pick
to
on
see what kind of
Nitro,
ultimates. Oh, Nitro goes. Yep. So, unfortunately, Batco Trans comes in a little bit too late, but the res does come in. Ham gets one pick.
Good
2
barrage.
on the side of Gavin. Great barrage there, and that's going to get the job done. So, as we see them, Oswego get pushed off a point. We are down to 2 minutes remaining left on this attack.
Oswego will have 4 ults compared to Barrington also having 4. Never mind.
Well, Oswego did make one little change on the Willow. They really want to try to counter this this aerial attack. So Maddie's
Yep,
got to
the
keep moving
Widow.
around, or Vanilla's got to keep moving around and make sure that they don't allow Willow to
The
sink into
Flux
that.
will find Nathan, but oh, he will not get picked off completely though.
Don't think nope, because the lamp comes down just as they land. So lamp has been used, so that's one thing that they don't have to worry about right now. But Jake taking some damage. He's gonna have to get healed up here. There he goes.
Oh, that barrage was
looking
just
to
a
get
little too
that
far,
engage.
and
Oh,
Gavin gets a
little
pick on
too far out.
Ham. Does
Ham,
get
and he's
rezzed
gonna be able to
immediately
get that.
though. The grab will only find Sigma, but that's still pretty good to close out this fight.
Yep, exactly. So Oswego still just getting one by one, slowly eliminated, and they're down to a minute now left in this attack. They have no advancement on point A at all, and they're pretty
One
much
more
in one fight territory at this point. And they really aren't. I mean, they'll have Trans coming on, but that's about it. And on the side of Barrington, they're going to have Shatter, Window, and Deadeye. Everything's coming in.
Coming back on the barrage too. Ham will get the pick on Nathan
Oh,
though.
gets the thing. All right. So that's
It
there's
will
the
get-
Shatter
oh, it
on the
does get
backside. Gets
rezzed
blocked by the
immediately.
shield. The Reds comes in, but the Shatter gets nullified.
That trance will come on reaction to the window. Willow
Willow,
get
though,
picked,
does
though.
get taken. Oh, it's regrettable.
Gavin finds Nitro.
Gavin finds a couple more. He's going to get some work done as that barrage comes in, and Oswego is going to just be left trying to, the stagger will, one more stagger here will
Only
come in, and
Jake
they're
on
just going to
point
try
here,
to,
but he will.
and that's it.
Seems like he'll get off trying for another touch, but we'll see how that goes.
10 seconds remaining. Roll through. 2 seconds remain. They
Here
will
comes
get
engaged.
back on
Jake will
point
get
for
picked
the
in
overtime.
that's okay.
Yep. There goes that.
There it goes. That's
So,
gonna be a very good full hold from Barrington.
Very convincing. Like I said, I think over the last map, I don't know if they found the groove or whatever the case is, but they really
Yeah.
turned it on, and Barrington able to do a hold on point A in Eichenwald. Their win condition is 1 tick.
Yep. Maybe
Oswego
I
needs
slept on Gavin's Farah. It was very good.
Yeah, that was the best one he's played of that particular character all night. Yep.
Yep. So yeah, Barrington 1 tick away from making LAN. Oswego, if they hold this, it's gonna be map 6.
We go map 6. Yep. But that's what needs to happen, right? Oswego needs to come up with a defensive hold very similar to that of Barrington.
If they go Bastion,
see.
I'm going to cry.
Nope.
Please,
Nope.
don't do it.
Nope.
Don't do it.
I have no tears left.
No Bastion. Let's go.
But Ham on the Ash.
With the Ash. Well, I guess they just want to counter Gavin. Yeah, they have double hit scan for Gavin.
Yeah. Yep.
I would expect, actually, I was gonna say I would expect Jake on ball here, but when they do need to do that full hold, the hog seems okay.
Hog
It's also
6 not a
just-
bad idea there.
Yeah, it's also just another
just-
hard removal for the Farah if they can land the
Yep.
hook.
So the biggest thing for Oswego, is got to land hook, trying to take out Nathank. That will that'll put the stop to Barrington's push real quick. But to do that, you got to get through some heavy damage on the side of Gavin and Shocked. They're two mainstay varsity players on DPS, well known in the IHSEA. All right, let's see what I just anticipate just full push here by Barrington, just non-stop aggression, trying to get this done. I don't think they're going to try to play passive at all. I think it's just going to be in your face.
Left side,
Make
quick
you
pick
come
on
down
Ham.
and defeat us. Yep, that's the start of the downfall. As we see Willow,
So will
the
Willow.
res
Ham
does
gets
come in,
res, that's
but
3.
Willow comes in. Nitro
Shock gets
goes
traded
down.
There it is.
Shock goes down, and Ham goes 1 tick, and Your winners today, Barrington, very convincingly over map 4 and 5, wins the matchup 3-2 over Oswego, and we will see Barrington in the LAN finals. Congratulations. Hats off to Oswego for a game well played. Way to push this thing to 5 maps. It's great to have you guys. To the very end here, we'll see the Fire Strike come in and get some more work done. What was that about a Portillo's bet for Barrington that you're going to get the cash in now on, I think, at LAN finals?
Yep.
So,
last year when we played Barrington,
around.
they said they'd get us Portillo's. I'm going to hold them to that.
You got to hold them to that. So, all right. Well, that brings us to the end of tonight's stream. This is Coach Terp. We have reached the end of our online play. Everything now will be in person at Scrims Gaming Center in Lisle. That'll be not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. It'll be an all-day event. Our first match starts at 9 a.m. because we go 9 to 11 for the first, 11 to 1 for the second. Then we'll take a lunch break. And then when we come back, it'll be the third place map and match, and then the state championship match after that. Anthony, I'm looking forward to it. How about you?
Yep.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Do you know if you can tell us which semifinal will come first? Will it be Whitney versus Lions?
I believe it'll be Naperville North. Barrington will be the first one. Yep.
Okay.
So it's just good. We're gonna do so. Both Rocket League and Overwatch will do one versus the highest versus the lowest seed, and then the middle seeds will follow after that. So that's how we're worked out for all of our tournament play. But plenty of action. So join us online if you can't be there in person. Again, very limited capacity. So make sure if you want to come watch, you get signed up. But otherwise, watch us online. We'll have all this stuff streamed for you guys. But thanks for hanging out. For now, this is Coach Terp. One more event left to go. But thanks, Anthony, for joining us. I appreciate it. And remember, do your homework.